The Tompkins County Legislature have officially decided to close the U.S. Customs facility at the Ithaca-Tompkins International Airport, a decision that's been a long time coming. Due to requirements from the state, officials will need to find a new use for the facility, but it must be something airport related or something for the public that can benefit the community. One official mentioned they hope to see the area turned into an inner-city bus station. The vote passed by a vote of 13-1, with the only opposition coming from legislator Mike Lane, who says the county should try and support the airport.
We shouldn't not have this opportunity in the airport, because the airport's going to grow and the number of flights is going to grow and the passenger usage is going to grow.
Officials say it would be possible for the facility to reopen again in the future. County minutes say the closure of the customs facility in Ithaca will require final approval by the State Department of Transportation.